G'day, that's Slot Car Guy here and welcome back to the delivery unboxing. And today's delivery is from Armchair Racers, so a massive thank you to them. They have sent me 3 slot cars and 2 slotted accessories for one of the cars that they've sent me to do a future review on. So stick around and let's find out what cars have Armchair Racers sent me today. So welcome back to another delivery unboxing video, and a massive thank you to the team at Armchair Racers. Have sent me 3 incredible slot cars to share with you today and 2 slotted accessories which we will talk about during the unboxing. But before we dive headfirst into this sideways Ford Escort, my track is finally finished for me to continue doing reviews on. Yeah! But unfortunately it is very, very raw because of course we are moving house. So I wanted to get a track up and going so I can continue doing reviews, and then once we leave I can quickly pull it down and then reset it up at the new house. So at the end of the video we'll do a quick walk around. Not much has changed. I have done some bit of work on it, but it is quite raw, so it's not a Boone's finished track unfortunately. But let's get into the business. Let's talk slot cars. What have I got for you today? Well, the first car up is a sideways. It's a Ford Escort RS Turbo from 1978 by Sideways. Now, if you haven't got a Sideways in your collection, these are really, really good. The chassis are incredible. If you're used to slotted or NSR, I won't say they're all the same, but this is sort of in the same category. That you expect goodness from them and you get that. But the car looks incredible, and in the future we will do a full teardown and unboxing of this. But let's just soak in some of this Ford goodness. Now I do have 2 more slot cars to share and the accessories, so let's dive into car number 2. What have I got? Let's have a look. So next up we have the Ferrari 412P by Polycar, a car that I've been really hanging to get since I believe Dave Kennedy did show this off on his channel. If you're not watching him or following him, what are you doing? He's the GOAT of slot car world. But here it is in front of me. It looks incredible. Polycar, of course, part of the slotted family. I've got no complaints. I've tested a couple of their cars now and I can't wait to throw this around the new layout, but it just looks really good. So there we have it, Polycar Ferrari 412P Le Mans 1967. Now a quick tidbit, I actually did receive some very old Polycars this week in the mail which I purchased, so it'd be good to compare the differences from the old stuff to the new stuff, but of course you won't be able to compare with this. So there we have it, car number 2, Polycar Ferrari, can't go wrong. So last but not least is a slot car that was on my most wanted list for a very long time, and now I can tick it off. It is by Polycar, so you can't go wrong there. Of course, part of the slotted family, but it's the Monoposto in green. I'm a huge F1 fan, and as soon as I knew this was coming, I was very excited. Now, green, I'm lucky, it's my favorite color, so well done Armchair Racer. But I did review the NSR F1 car, and a lot of people are trying to do comparisons with that. I will do some comparisons, but they are different kettle of fish. The NSR car is your 80s redo. It's a universal car, so they're all the same. But this is pretty much the same thing, but for a newer shape F1 car. So is it fair to compare them? I'd say no. We will have a look at both of them side by side, but this is a different game. This is a newer F1 car, so very excited. But this is where the slotted accessories come into play. Not so much the digital chip. We will quickly talk about it. The SP43 Universal Carrera digital chip for your Polycar and slotted cars. Really good product. I have reviewed this before on my channel and installed one. Very simple to do, plug and play. If I can do it, and that means anyone can. But we will be using this magnet kit. It is CN10 and it's for this car to affix the front and rear spoiler with magnets, which when we do review this in an upcoming video, I will try and install this to show you how simple it is. And of course, if you are bashing this around the track, they're just going to pop off and you can magnet them back on. But F1, I'm truly in love with this slot car. Can't wait to crack it open and get going around the track. Thank you very much, Armchair Racer. So that's a wrap on this incredible delivery unboxing from Armchair Racer. And I do want to thank the team because I think they've sent me 3 really different slot cars to review in the future. And that magnet installation on the Monoposto, I think, will make for some great viewing for you at home. And it is a team effort. Whenever you see a delivery from Armchair Racer, we do talk back and forwards about what we should review. And most of the stuff they send is stuff that they believe that you will like to see at home, including this magnet installation video. So it is a team effort. So thank you, Armchair Racer, for sending me these. And if you can support them, if you are in Australia, please support your local hobby shops, and of course please support Armchair Racer. And if you are around the world and have got something you like, I believe they do send worldwide, so please jump on the website and give them a little look-see. But as always, at That Slot Car Guy on Instagram and YouTube. Stick around to the end, we'll do a quick walk around the track and have a quick chat. But as always, be safe, take care, support your local. Ciao. So let's take a quick walk around my very raw Carrera slot car track, and I am moving house, so I don't want to put anything too permanent. I will finish off all the corners and straights with this white barrier so we don't go off the track, because it is quite a quick track. But let's start on the front straight. Now I have raised it a little bit, not as much as I suggested in my build video, but enough to sort of get it off the table. So from the last corner we come flying down. I think it's about a 10 meter straight into this little dipper. I've added a dipper just for a bit of character, so you do have to find your braking spot coming into this first corner. Now all outside edges on my track are slightly banked. Some are higher than others, but you'll come into the first corner into this little kick here which is slightly banked, so it keeps the speed going. Find your braking spot. This is where it gets a little bit technical, a little bit slower. It's a quick XS section, big sweeper. Bit of sideways action normally here, across the track into the final S. Now we're carrying some speed. We then start climbing uphill slightly into the last corner, which is slightly banked, and then zoom down the straight, keeping in mind that we have a dipper at the end. So there we have it. Yes, I am moving house, so it's quite raw, but I will try and finish off all the borders so it looks and plays very safely. But hit the comments, what's your thoughts? Is this enough to test on? But as always, at THATSLOTCARGUYOZ on Instagram and YouTube. Be safe. Take care. Ciao.
Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.